officially official live. How does that feel?
We're here. We're live at Welcome to Rockville.
At Welcome to Rockville, day 3. So with me today, Lee Jennings, lead singer of The Funeral Portrait, a band that I think a lot of us are finding for the first time. But you've been around for a minute.
We have. We've been around for 10 years.
Yeah.
10 long years. Let me put it that way, okay? It has not been one of those, like, overnight successes.
No, I mean, how does that feel? Because, like, you guys initially started out, I believe it was Cosmoscope.
Yeah, dude, you know your stuff.
And then you changed to The Funeral Portrait a few years later.
Yep.
And then I think recently in an interview you were saying that you're kind of like on the version 2.0 of the band because you guys are finally starting to see that success. 10 hard years of work, you're starting to see it. How does that feel?
It honestly feels great because, to be real, I wouldn't have it any other way because I know too many artists, especially the more modern artists of the world of TikTok and stuff like that see this overnight success, right? And they get thrown to the wolves and they have no idea how to do it. They want to do it and they want to work hard and they want to grind it, but they can't because they don't know how, right? And so for us, those 10 years, we were learning how to be a band, how to do this.
Because there's no playbook for this.
No.
I mean, all you got to do is kind of lean on, I guess, the other bands that you kind of go out and perform with. And some of them may help you. I'm guessing a lot of them are just like, what's up, pal? See you later.
So it's weird because you would think, right? Like, here's the deal: is the bigger the band, the more willing they are to help. To be real, and it's been great because, like, last year we did that Five Finger tour, right? We went out with Five Finger, and to be honest, their whole crew. I mean, honestly, everybody's crew was so sweet and so nice, and they were so willing to help us, like anything that we needed, and to learn the ropes. Thankfully for us, we've been doing it for 10 years, and we knew-ish how to do it all. So, but it was great.
It probably helped out a lot. So you released Suffocate City, Greetings from Suffocate City this past September. You're doing a deluxe edition.
We are.
Coming out on the 13th. So really the big question is, what's the huge difference between the regular version, the deluxe edition, and then why are you always putting out stuff on Friday the 13th? And won't that make it really difficult if you're just sitting on a project for 6 months just waiting for a future Friday the 13th?
Yes. You have no idea. No, it's so funny because here's the deal, okay? So we've been working on this record. It took us about 5 years to release this record, right? Half of it was because it was during COVID, right? And to release a new band without hype and without things going on, it was like really hard to like just release a record cold, right? So we were like, let's just keep working on it. Let's make it the best record it was, right? So finally, time came. We were out with Five Finger Death Punch. It was this whole moment. Like, things were grinding. We had the song with Spencer from Ice 9, you know, like all these things, right? Suffocate City. Like, and it was like, all right, now it's time to release it, you know? And then we released it and we were like, well, what's the day? Well, of course, we're a spooky band. Of course, we're going to do Friday the 13th, right? And then it just so happens that the deluxe edition could come out on another Friday the 13th, I mean, you know? And
you started something. Now you got to keep going with it. If I see a record that comes out that's not on Friday the 13th, just so you know, not buying it. And I will tell people like, look, it's not their best work.
Well, are we sure there's always a Friday the 13th every year? I don't know. I
think there's always 2 or something.
Okay. So then that makes sense. And okay, so we can do it then.
Right.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Don't get the label too many options. Okay.
I definitely won't.
But to go back to it real fast.
Yeah.
The deluxe edition, the difference is more songs. We decided to add literally like so many new songs that it's ridiculous. It's almost like a whole new record.
Yeah, you guys went like hardcore, like DLC on this. You went video game style. You're like, all right, guys, we have the new patch, and also we have extra greetings from Suffocate City.
Extra greetings,
$29.99.
Yes, exactly. But that's kind of what it is, though. Is so literally, there's the deluxe version that has like Skinny Lies, and it has it has
great
like, the
song
version,
by the way.
Thank you. It has this new version of Holy Water featuring Ivan from Five Finger. It has a live version of Suffocate City. I mean, we went deep, right? We even put a demo of one of our songs on there, okay? Now, there's the physical version, though, too, that has... it has a whole new song on it. So we did do the deluxe.
Yeah.
So we doubled down.
You guys are smart. You guys are businessmen. I could tell when it comes to this extra song thing.
As long as it's Friday the 13th.
Absolutely. Please keep on top of that. So I just noticed I wrote my notes here. I show them real quick for the interview. I wrote, not a question. You have the swag and dance moves of Josh from Queens of the Stone Age, and that's fucking rad. Just wanted to say that out loud.
Well, thank you. No, I love that. So that's kind of it, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. All of my favorite bands, all of our band's favorite bands have like vibe. I don't know. We like they get up on stage and they have a thing, right?
How do you describe your dance moves? Because they are like, you're not a guy.
They're just sassy.
They're
sassy. Well, or as our fans like to use the word zesty. Mm-hmm. There's this whole bit last year. I'll explain real fast. Last year when we were on tour Five Finger, we got a comment and someone was like, "The singer's too zesty. He just jumps around on stage and blah 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 blah." And so I decided to put his comment on a shirt. And we sold it for charity, and we raised like $14,000 because it was right when the hurricane hit like North Carolina, South Carolina, that whole area. And so like we've raised money for aid there, and I was not expecting it to become a thing. And now the word zesty is like how you describe, I guess, our band.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm glad I picked up on that, to be honest. So obviously the deluxe edition once again coming out Friday the 13th next month. June, Friday the 13th. You've worked with a lot of people. Bert from the Used, Spencer of Ice Nine Kills, Ivan. Who is on a future wish list of someone you want to work with? Are you sick of working with people?
A little bit of both, right? Because here's the deal. So always be a wish list, right?
Right.
But I think for us, and I've said this a few times, is so Danny Elfman, right? So he, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. Of course, he's got his own stuff, Oingo Boingo.
Doing the Future Ruin show with Nine Inch Nails out in LA.
And I saw that.
We need to go.
Listen, I think it is literally in the week that we have off between two tours, and I might try. Yeah. Because that is going to be crazy. That whole festival looks insane.
It looks super fun. Sorry, I completely veered you off.
No, that was great though, because that reminded me that I need to try and figure it out. So
can we make sure we handle that?
Danny.
Coffee and send him to Future Ruins.
Yes.
Yeah, book that travel, please. She wasn't paying attention at all.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's fine. So here's the deal: is for us. I want to work with people because with this record we did so many vocalists, right? Like it was just a bunch of vocalists. So why don't we do something a little bit different, right? Why not a composer? Why not someone that, why not a guitarist then or a drummer or something different? I think that would be kind of cool.
Right.
Or why don't we have even on the songwriter front, why don't we go try and produce with Danny Elfman or something like that? I don't know.
This is an idea. Let me throw it out to you. Do you remember the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the guy who just danced?
The hype guy.
Just get him.
Yeah. He's just a hyper.
Yeah. And
he's not even on the songs, but we could say it's featuring him.
You could.
Because he's just dancing to it.
Yeah. And look, probably won't show up on the audio realm of it, but the music video would be sick.
It would be sick.
Him in your suits and stuff?
Yes. Oh, my God.
That guy's still alive? I hope so.
I don't know.
So I just want to say once again, Lee, thank you so much for joining the Marshall Show on Rock 106.1 in Savannah. I know you guys based out of Atlanta.
Yes.
Are you still living there?
Yes, I am. So the band is all from everywhere now, just because finding like-minded humans that live in one location nowadays is literally insane. So I think I'm going to be, after this tour, the only one living there still. So everyone else has, some of them moved, and now some of them are moving back home and stuff. Now that we're being able to be busy all the time, it's like when they are home, they want to go to their real home.
Well, I asked that because I wanted to give you a little something because, home is where the heart is.
Yes.
So my wife and I, we put out ridiculous Christmas cards each and every year. I thought this actually would fit very well with you. This is our Beetlejuice card that we gave all of our friends and family for Christmas.
Incredible. Look at this.
Yeah,
this is incredible.
So yeah, that's my wife and I's Beetlejuice. That's our dog Loki, who passed away. Rest in peace, Loki, last April. And then that's our other little shithead Jax. He's
okay. This is insane.
But that's for you.
Thank you.
Hold it close to your heart. Put it up on your fridge at home.
I will.
Yes, but
actually, we have one in the RV, so it's going to go up in the RV.
I love that. Well,
I love that.
Once again, thank you so much. 2:00 today.
Yes.
Welcome to Rockville. I'm going to be out there. You're going to be in that black suit.
Oh, bro. Don't remind me.
I'm going to cross my fingers. I'm going to pray you don't pass out. Please
we'll
catch him if he passes out.
Yeah, we'll see how long the suit jacket lasts today, right? So I've done some crazy shows with it, and I think today might be the first one I wear it for the first song.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I think that's in everyone's best interest.
Yep.
Yeah, hydrate.
Yes.
Coconut water, that coffee.
That thing, yes.
Everything. But thank you again
thank you, friend.
for joining us, man. Good luck.
Awesome.